Hey, welcome back everybody. It's your boy Trio the Phenomenal Man. Welcome back to another video of my walk and talk part 15. Now, y'all know what y'all should do. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Keep me posted. I will do the same. Uh, keep uploading these videos, sending great messages, sending great vibes to y'all. Just let me know what y'all think, and just continue on to share the videos and just get it out there. You know, but man, as y'all can see that it is a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day outside. It's just another normal day. But thank God that is a blessed, different day. That's all that matters. And basically just living life. You know, but it's a quick message that I wanna, go ahead and relate. I say that it's more time that you have to put in to your to your to your skills. More time that you have to put into what you believe in. You might get lost, but it's a part of you that won't be lost forever. It's because your character is because of what you start off and built. That stuff won't take long for you to pick back up the pace and to keep moving forward. When you find yourself wondering like, man, I'm going through a lot, I'm going through so much, I'm going through things that nobody else won't be able to handle or continue on to move forward. And you kind of asking yourself like, how come I ain't give up yet? How come I haven't thrown the towel and tell myself this is it, man? How come that I'm not laying at home, just laying in my bed and just say forget about everything? Well, the reason why is because part of you already built that character. Part of you know, like your personality, like your part of your personality know that if you decide to quit, and after everything that you done worked hard for, this far that you done came, it knows that quitting is not in your DNA. Quitting is not in your blood. You might get the urge, you might get the feeling. Yeah, you might want to stop, but you won't even go through all the way with it. And if you're wondering why that you haven't given up yet, and then you haven't stopped doing what you're doing, is because of that. It's part of your personality, part of your character, part of you, what you done built from the inside. Know better not to look back. Know better not to go back. Because once you do that, there's no coming back from that. It could be a comeback, but why go through that whole process all over again? Then you definitely ain't gonna have the courage, the mindset to start all over again. But before you even get to decide to fully quit and just throw in the towel completely, that personality, that character, which you done built, it's not going to let you quit or give up. So that's why, if you may be thinking, you know, because you see a lot of people on their last leg, and just see a lot of people just quit. And sometimes you look at it like, man, we basically getting in the same boat. We basically get in the same situation, but this person not quit. Yeah, this person not quit because they didn't have that character. They didn't have the personality that was built from the inside of them, that would have stopped and paused and had them thinking, knowing that, you know, had them thinking and knowing that on the other side is like, if you quit, if you stop, it's no coming back. And but anyways from the inside that part of you is more what you want. It's you want more out of life. You are a go-getter. So part of you telling you that it's more to it than just looking back. It's more to it than letting the failures and the disappointments get to you. It's more to it than that. So once you done build that character and have that personality to know what it's like to have that feeling of being stopped or being caught up in some type of distraction, it's letting you know that it's that's all it is. That's the way how life is. So that's why it won't let you quit. But the ones that haven't built that up inside, they don't know what that like. They don't know what the feeling of that is, of building that having that type of character or personality or whatever. They don't know what that like. So that's why you see a lot of people just quit. A lot of people just quit because they just feel like there's nothing more else for them to do. They tried everything. They did everything. They so-called claim that they have all the resources. They tried. They did this and did that. They reached out. Yeah, they only reached out and did what they did what they can, but they haven't done enough. They haven't done enough to actually push, to know what that breakthrough will look like from that point of view of what they're facing. So it's like, you know what you want in life, you know what you have to go through to get to it, and on the other side it's going to be worth it. Nothing can't stop you. You can't let yourself stop. You can't stop yourself in the process, going through this. You can't hold yourself back, and you can't let other people hold you back. You just can't let there's distractions in the world hold you back, period. So if you wondering why you haven't given up, because I always thought about that as well to myself until I actually was watching one of the videos yesterday, and it actually clicked to me. So, and I'm sharing this with you guys because it took me some time to really figure that out. I part of me known why, because I know that like I was explaining, it's more to it than just quitting and stopping. I know what I want in life. So that's the main thing that you should know and what you should go after. So If that's why you was wondering, then yeah. And like I said, that I watched that video. I came across a video actually from my feed, and that actually stick with me. And I'm just sharing it with you guys, and letting you guys know. If you're feeling that way, then yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing that what I was feeling. And maybe your mind was just clouded. Maybe you just going through. You in the process right now. You can hardly think, and all you're doing is working and working and working and working and working, but you're not taking the time and evaluate to see what's need to take place or whatever. And how y'all doing? All right. And you you would you will see that you will see that it's the process or whatever. You will see that it is a process, but little do you guys know though, but it's a everything it's simple. Everything is simple to do, but it's hard. It's very simple. I know that you don't figure that out already, but it's very simple, but life is just hard. The reason why, because you be expecting to go like head straight to your destiny, head straight to your goals. And when you know that life is not like that, it's a spike. It's just like the stock market. You see like the arrows. You see like when the economy crash and all of that stuff. You see how life have. You see that the chart have the ups and downs, the consolidation. That's just how our life is. You know, we thinking that it's a straight path. Really, it's not. When you focusing on a thing to accomplish, it can be something small, but sometimes it might take a while for you to actually, get to that small goal. It's because you have to learn you have to learn and understand what it takes before you even get to that point. Everything what you had to go through that process for a reason. Just because you felt like or thought it was a pretty simple thing to get to. Yeah, it can be like that, but you had to learn and go through so many things just to get to that small thing first. You know, you had to go through so much. You had to go through a little bit of pain. You had to go through a little bit of frustration. Downfalls. Doors closing on you. People turning their back on you. You had to go through those things just to see what was the main reason for this, and to have the endurance built up to be prepared for that, to be prepared for what you thought that small thing was going to be turned out to be something big, because that right there can lead to other doors opening. You see, it's crazy the way how life works though, but that's just how God operates. He see what you're trying to do. He know what your heart desires, but this thing has to be in an alignment with his plans. So that's why you have to go through these things. That's why I had to go through so much. My faith had to be stretched tremendously. If y'all haven't been watching, like I said, I had to go through so much things to build faith. I had the faith, but my faith was not there like it was supposed to. It's just so crazy that, man, as I look back at it now and as I'm enjoying this journey, I'm coming to understand it more and enjoy it more, and I'm loving the process because it's building me and it's making me turn out to be somebody that I never thought I would turn out to be, especially what I came from. I know some point that I would get here, but I didn't know it would turn out to be this way, especially going through so many trials, so many hurdles, so many obstacles. I'm talking about, like I said, doors closing on you, people walking from you, everything, you name it, that I had to go through to know. But I just want to go ahead and relate that message to you guys. I hope y'all understand, man. Go ahead, continue on to like, subscribe to the video. I thank y'all, like I said, for showing me the support. We'll keep running it up and keep going. May God bless y'all, man. I love y'all.